Hey there, Katie. I hope you're doing well. All right, I really do. I really do hope you're doing well. Um, but unfortunately, I have to assume the worst, right? I have to assume that maybe you're not doing so great. Whether that be work or school or whatever, maybe just general life in general. Um, Maybe you're not doing so hot. So, you know, I really I really want to make you feel better. I want to make that not the case, right? I want to switch that, right? I want to make you feel happy or at least special in some way because you are special, Katie, all right? I want that to be clear. If nothing else, I want that to be clear that you are special. At least to me, I can't speak for everyone, unfortunately, and I think anyone who doesn't think that you're special, as few of people as there probably are that don't, they're really missing out. I really think that because, yeah, I do. I think you're really special, um, and that's why I'm making this video. I wouldn't go out of my way for someone that I don't care about. So I mean, you can take it on my word, but you can take it on my actions as well. That I care about you. Just, I mean, it's pretty clear, right? And I really don't understand why someone wouldn't. Just considering who you are, and how special you are. I don't know how someone would think like, wow, she's not special, you know. But anyway, Katie, I could drone on and on about how special you are to me, Katie, but you probably don't want me to do that. I mean, maybe not. I mean, it's probably not the worst thing in the world, right? But you probably want to hear it from some other people. Namely, I mean, Nippy, right? I mean, at this point, they just have to show up in the video at some point. Katie, when I started all this, I would ask people questions about the birds. Um, at this point, I just throw them in there just because I think they're so cool. Um, and I imagine they just make people happy just seeing them because they're just so cool. I can only assume, right? I don't know. But yeah, I do think they're pretty cool. And this one's Gail, by the way, in case you weren't aware, which I would hope you're aware, but I suppose there's a chance you're not aware. This one's Gail, and this one's Nippy. We got Nippy, and we got Gail. Gail's the white bird, white Arctic bird. I think they're both technically Arctic birds because I got them around Christmas time. They're both Christmas themed, as you can probably tell. I mean, they're both like dressed for the winter. Although I guess technically, because Gail doesn't really, she's not wearing anything, but Nippy is wearing this coat. So maybe he's not an Arctic bird. Because if he was an Arctic bird, he wouldn't need a coat because he'd be used to the cold. But he's got a coat, so maybe he's not an Arctic bird. I don't know. You never know. You got to think about these things, Katie. I hope you're thinking about these things. Maybe you came to that conclusion long before I did, many, many videos ago. Maybe you were like, Connor, Nippy is clearly not an Arctic bird. I mean, I would expect nothing less, Katie. That's how special you are. You're always thinking. You're always thinking outside the box. You're always coming up with solutions far before other people do. I mean, you're always right, Katie. I mean, honestly, it's a great gift to be always right, but at the same time, it can be a little daunting, for us plebeians that aren't always right, uh, to be around that, because it's like, whoa, what am I even doing? I'm wasting her time, you know. She's obviously right. I mean, you're obviously right, Katie. So I'm sure you came up with that conclusion long ago, but me being the slow thinker that I am, I just now thought of that. So maybe Nippy is not an Arctic bird, but either way, they're both, you know, prepared for the cold. And I don't even remember why I mentioned it now. Uh, but regardless, they're cool birds. I hope you liked seeing them. I hope maybe seeing them boosted your mood because, I mean, it boosts mine. Like I said, I've said this before, but I mean, every time I see them, it's just like, like it's hard to go wrong. I mean, they're so cool. I mean, they're so cool. I really think you would struggle to make cooler birds. I mean, that's the problem. And in a similar way, Katie, I think you would struggle to make a better person than you, you know? It's just not really that possible. I mean, you've got it all. You know, it's the like you're the perfect combination of everything, you know? Every personality trait, every quality, you know? Every strength and weakness, it's the perfect combination. I mean, there's very few weaknesses, but I mean, the ones that you do have, you know, they really elevate your person as a whole, Katie. And I think that's what everyone really admires about you. At least, you know, I can only speak for myself, but I have to make assumptions here. You know, I have to connect the dots, so to speak. So I'm just assuming that that's what everyone else likes about you as well. But again, like I said, it can be a little daunting at times. So don't be too surprised when not everyone is, you know, treating you super well. If, you know, that's the case, because, you know, I can understand, you know, it's probably jealousy more than anything else, but it's also just like intimidating to be in your presence just because you're that good, you know. But, um, but yeah, Katie. Anyway, I hope maybe this video has made you feel special, maybe relaxed you or comforted you to some degree, at least a little bit, raised your spirits. That's all I was trying to achieve, Katie. So if I've done that, you know, job well done for me. I can pack up, I can sleep well tonight, um, and that's all I can really do. You know, that's all I can really hope for, Katie. So anyway, Katie, I want to thank you for watching this video, Katie, especially if you've made it to this point. That would be awesome. But anyway, Katie, I'll catch you later.